High blood pressure, otherwise known as hypertension. It is the world's #1 killer, causing heart attacks, heart failure, strokes. Of course, I have many people on medicines, but did you know there's lots of things you can do? Lifestyle, again, lifestyle is always most important. And there's actually some supplements and herbs you can do, and I'm here to tell you about those especially. Again, let's jump into some graphs. Here's a graph below comparing some medicines with lifestyle choices. For example, the calcium channel blockers like Norvasc, it decreases your average systolic blood pressure by about 8. And these ACE inhibitors like lisinopril decreases your average systolic blood pressure by about 5. It's not bad. But did you know a randomized placebo-controlled study of ground flaxseed showed to decrease your systolic blood pressure by 15 points?
Yes!
And how about hibiscus tea? It decreased your systolic blood pressure by 6 points. Randomized controlled trials. How about beet juice? Another randomized controlled trial showing an 8-point decrease. How about no salt, or switching from your salt diet to the potassium salts? That lowers people's systolic blood pressure by almost 9 points. So you can see most of those are better than the pills, or certainly a synergy with that. So let's go into more details. The ground flaxseed one especially was really impressive for me. So honestly, if there's a take-home message from this, you should do what Dr. Greger has said for years in terms of his daily dozen: 2 tablespoons a day of ground flaxseed. You might as well get an organic bag of it. You can get it on Amazon for like $12. It'll last for months. 2 tablespoons a day, so 30 grams. Mostly because of this study. It was a randomized, placebo-controlled study, the best, the least affected. It was over months, and it showed this really dramatic 15-point improvement in blood pressure. That's extraordinary. It's better than medicine. I think the hibiscus tea stuff is really interesting too. So there's been some data on that. Randomized controlled trial, again, the best in terms of the nutrition world. It's hard to find good data on that. And again, if you had a hibiscus tea bag 3 times a day with meals over a few months, it lowered blood pressure by the 6 points. That's a lot. And you can put it in your water bottle, and that lowers your blood pressure too. So a lot of my blood pressure patients, I always say, well, start having hibiscus tea bags in your water bottles, and 2 tablespoons a day of ground flaxseed. And to me, those are 2 big things for blood pressure. The other big thing, of course, is, well, the #1 thing is lifestyle, is your food intake. So of course, it shouldn't be the processed foods, the salty processed meats especially. And the data is super clear that being more vegetarian, being more vegan is still better than everything else we're talking about here in terms of lowering blood pressure. That's all secondary compared to just doing that. But all of these things combined with, sure, if you need blood pressure medicines, but especially if you want to avoid blood pressure medicines, you have to work on lifestyle things. So at the very least, right, you got the flaxseed, hibiscus tea, some beet juice, whole grains, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. You've made it all the way through 3 minutes. Please help me grow my channel and subscribe and to share with others. I also have links in the description below to the 3 products I'm mentioning. I use them all. They are affiliate links, so I do get a small commission if you click on them and purchase. It's another way to help out my blog, and thank you so much. See you next time.